A new dawn in Vatican City, how Pope Leo XIV's first week redefines the papacy. The bells of St. Peter's Basilica had scarcely finished ringing in celebration of Pope Leo XIV's election when the world began to sense something extraordinary unfolding. In just 7 days, the 268th successor to St. Peter has not only shattered centuries-old traditions but ignited a global conversation about the future of the Catholic Church, and its role in a fractured modern world. From the streets of Rome to the pews of parish churches worldwide, Leo XIV's inaugural week has been a masterclass in symbolic revolution, signaling a pontificate poised to bridge divides, challenge complacency, and reclaim the radical heart of the gospel. Day 1, a humility that shakes the Vatican's marble halls. Leo XIV's papacy began not with a regal procession, but with an act of quiet defiance. Hours after his election, the new pope, formerly a little-known cardinal from Peru with a reputation for street-level pastoral work, eschewed the customary papal Mercedes. Instead, he boarded a public bus with a group of Vatican gardeners, chatting about their families and the rising cost of living. The moment, captured on a bystander's phone and now viral, set the tone. This is a pope who meets humanity where it lives. The Church cannot be a fortress of protocol while the world bleeds, he declared in his first homily, delivered not from the lofty heights of the papal altar but on the rain-drenched steps of the basilica. Clad in a simple white cassock devoid of the traditional gold-embroidered mozzetta, Leo XIV spoke of a pilgrim church that must walk barefoot through the mud of human suffering. His message resonated far beyond the 10,000 umbrellas huddled in St. Peter's Square. Within hours, #BarefootChurch trended globally. By midweek, Leo XIV's schedule read less like a papal agenda and more like a manifesto. On Tuesday, he hosted an unannounced lunch with refugees from war-torn regions, personally serving dishes from their homelands. Wednesday saw him in a closed-door meeting with female theologians, a demographic historically excluded from Vatican doctrinal discussions, where he reportedly asked, "How can we speak of God's love while silencing half his creation?" But it was Thursday's explosive press conference that cemented his reputation as the disruptor pope. For the first time in history, a pontiff fielded and censored questions from journalists, including LGBTQ+ Catholic advocates and survivors of clergy abuse. When asked about the Church's stance on homosexuality, Leo XIV quoted Francis of Assisi, "Preach the gospel always. Use words if necessary." Then, with a gravity that silenced the room, he added, "We have used too many words and too little love." Signals in the storm, decoding the symbolism. Vaticanologists are scrambling to interpret the tsunami of symbolism. The Pope's decision to open confidential church financial records to external auditors? A direct challenge to the secrecy cancer that has fueled scandals. His surprise video call with Greta Thunberg, where he pledged to make climate reparations a sacramental duty? A nod to younger generations' existential anxieties. Even his choice to retain his birth name, breaking the tradition of adopting a new papal name, speaks volumes. Leo XIV wants us to remember he's human first, argues theologian Dr. Chiara Naldi. This isn't a reinvention, it's a resurrection of Christianity's roots. Opposition and hope, the global response. Not all reactions have been celebratory. Traditionalist cardinals have privately denounced the Pope's dangerous improvisation, while online conspiracy theorists accuse him of Protestantizing the Church. Yet from Nairobi to New Orleans, grassroots Catholics are electrified. Maria Gonzalez, a single mother from Mexico City, wept as she watched Leo XIV wash the feet of incarcerated women on Holy Thursday. "He sees us. Finally, someone sees us." The road ahead, revolution or reckoning? As the sun sets on Leo XIV's first week, one truth is undeniable: this papacy will not unfold in muted tones. Every gesture, the discarded red papal shoes, the embrace of a transgender pilgrim, the stark homily linking abortion rights advocates and gun lobbyists under the same culture of death, hints at a larger vision. The Pope's team hints that an encyclical on Ecclesia Semper Reformanda, the Church always reforming, is imminent, potentially overhauling everything from seminary education to the Vatican Bank. In an age of polarization, Leo XIV seems intent on wielding radical humility as his weapon. As he told a group of jaded diplomats, "We've tried power. Let us try tenderness." Whether this approach can heal a divided church and a wounded world remains uncertain. But after 7 days that felt like 7 decades of change, one message rings clear: the bark of Peter is sailing into uncharted waters, and its new captain fears no storm. What do you think? Is Pope Leo XIV the reformer the Catholic Church needs, or a crisis waiting to unfold? Share your thoughts below.